Hey everybody, Rod back with you. Been a little, excuse me real quick, sorry about that. Been a little while since I've done any reviews on anything. First of all, I ain't had anything really to review. Second, been really busy going back and forth out of town, doing some jobs, working and stuff. But got some new stuff in, a couple of new things. I'm going to do two reviews, one now, one later. The later one's going to be on some juice that I got, awesome juice. And this one's going to be about a mod, what I like to call a budget-friendly mod. And I got it from ivape.net, and it's called the Varistack. Well, let's get this thing going. Okay, ivape.net. What they call, I call it a budget-friendly mod. Believe it or not, it's a LED display type mod. It's got the up and down buttons to give you from 3 volts all the way up to 6 volt. Got a nice little clicky fire button. So far, after using it for a little while, it's been holding up and doing very good. So I thought I'd go ahead and throw a review out on it. But it's ivape.net. And they're based out of South Carolina. I don't know how good this card's picking up on it, but what they call the iVape Lounge. Really, really cool site. Really good people. Customer service, and I'll get to that in a little bit, is dead on. Let's take a quick pull on this thing. I got this. It's a 3-ohm cartomizer. Got some Kentucky Premium Blend mixed in there, and got it set on 5 volts. So let's take a quick pull on it, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. As you can see, vape's great. The reason I call this a budget-friendly mod, it's only $39.95. With shipping and all, I think I paid 44 bucks for it. It's made out of it's plastic, but it's a hard plastic, but it's very lightweight. You can get them in different colors. You can get red, which I got. You can get black, silver, green, orange. I was looking for a mod, really, another mod, because, you know, I got the ProVari, I got the Lava Tube, I got a Tech mod, I got the Rough Stack, and just wanted another one. I got the 5 volt wow mod, but I wanted another variable voltage mod. And I was looking at the Saber Touch, which I really want and still do, but some of the options that I was really wanting on it, price got kind of pricey. So I was on my Facebook page, which is at DiamondVape on Facebook, if you hadn't checked it out. And if I ain't mistaken, I think it was Smokey who had the pictures up of the Varistack, and it said they should be releasing soon. So I decided to go there as ivape.net, not .com but .net, and they had already released them. So after doing some looking over, and they also carry the Lava Tube, by the way, and they have it on sale for $49.95. But you know, I got the Lava Tube, but. So for $39.95, I decided to give it a go. So I ordered the Varistack. And now I'm going to get to the customer service part of it. Got it in, ordered it on a Tuesday morning if I ain't mistaken. Got it in on Thursday. It takes, before I get going any further really, it takes two 18350 batteries. I suggest, and it also suggests on there as well, to make sure you get the AWI more high drain 18350s, which they didn't have on their site, or I didn't find them, so I got them coming, or I got those out of Clouds of Vapor, and all the links will be below from the iVape and the Clouds of Vapor where I got the batteries. So I put them on charge, got them charged up, put the batteries in the Varistack, and it just started firing. Couldn't get it to cut off. The button, the upper button was kind of stuck, and it wasn't doing anything I wanted to do. I took the batteries out for the only way to stop it. Waited a little bit, tried it again, done the same thing. Before I even got the batteries out, you could smell it, and it was already starting to kind of smell burnt in there, like it was burning. So I contacted iVape. Within 20 minutes maybe or so, 20-30 minutes, I got a response back to try a couple things. So I did that, and same result. Without no more questions or anything, they just sent me another one. They sent me a returned envelope, prepaid return envelope to send back the defect. They sent that out Friday morning. I got it back Monday. So really, really good customer service. You know, they gave you a few things to try. Without that, then they, you know, immediately sent me another one, which I thought was fan-freaking-tastic. Great customer service. Really no questions. You know, what did you do wrong, or what did you do? This ain't a normal thing. Blah blah blah. They quickly took care of the problem. I got it in. Been vaping great since. But it takes the two 18350 batteries. I get back to where I'm at. And you know, you stack them, so you got to be careful. The end cap, like I said, all this is made out of the hard plastic, so you got to be kind of careful with it. The description on their site even tells you, hey, it's not the Ferrari of mods, but it's more like a Prius. So, you know, take a little care with it. But it's got two vent holes at the bottom, and it's got the connection here. So you got to be, you know, that was one of the things that was, you know, telling me to check. But you got to make sure you put the bottom cap on correctly, because that's where it makes this ground connection for it, so you know it will fire correctly and do right. But once you get them in there, you know, the light will come on. The only thing I have found with it, really, sometimes you have to readjust the cap for it to, you know, get its connection going. If it does that, just kind of tighten down on it or readjust it and you'll be fine. But so far, since I've gotten this in, got the new one in, no problems whatsoever, other than having to adjust from time to time. But it vapes great, fires great. I've had it, I checked 6 volts, 5 volts. Even checked the tanks. Tanks work great on it. Here, let me demonstrate the tank real quick. I vape a lot of mine at, you know, most of my cartomizers at 3 ohm, and then jack it up to about 5 volts or a little more, and usually get a great vape from there. This is a tank set it, and this is the juice I'm going to be talking about in my next review. It's really, really good juice. But this is from VR as well, Vermilion River. It vapes great. I had my voltage meter on it to test the voltage on it, and about like how the 5 volt WOW mod does and some of your Ego batteries does, I get the same, you know, it won't read, it won't pick up the reading on it. But so you pretty much got a vape to taste on it by setting it whatever your taste preference is on whatever cartomizer, whatever own cartomizer, atomizer you got. I wanted to check the dual coils to see if it was like the lava tube, how it adjusts itself down to a safe voltage, but I couldn't really test that. I did use a dual coil on it, put it at 5 volts, and it tasted like a 5 volt dual coil would taste. It was really, really good, really hot, like it should be. Let's go to 6 volts. And it's got the digital display, and it, you know, you read out there 6 volts if you can tell, if you can see that. And I'm going to tell you, it does, you know you're at 6 volt. With under load, you're probably getting 5.7, somewhere around there, but you know you're at 6 volts when you do that. I've even used a low resistant and brought it down to 3.7, 3.4, and all that works great. So far it's just been spot on. Back down to, let's go 4.7. That's 4.6. Vape's great. No complaints on this one. For $39.95 for a variable voltage LED display type mod, I haven't seen one any cheaper than that just works. So if you're looking for something and don't have a lot of money to spend on a mod, suggest that ivape.net. Check them out. You can pick your color. If you have any problems with it or with anything, just get in contact with them, explain what's going on. They'll walk you through a certain, you know, couple little things to try, and they'll take care of you. I find that to be just dead on. I really, really love the great customer service that I've gotten from iVape. I mean, you know, I had, and I'm not going to say the name of the company, but I got a mod, I had a mod that I was having trouble with the 510 connection being strip like, or it wouldn't set right, and I got in contact with them. They immediately, well, you know, we don't have that kind of problem, you must have done something wrong. And then they kept bulling me around, and eventually they said, well, just submit a ticket and we'll see if we can take care of it. So I did that. I never heard anything back from them again. So will I spend my money with this vendor? Not again, I won't. I spent over 140 bucks on this particular deal and got crapped around. So for $39.95, 44 bucks, they got great customer service. I mean, check them out. I mean, really, if you're tight on money but want a mod and don't have a lot of money to spend on the ProVari or even the lava tube or whatever, check them out. Great little mod to have. Let me take one more quick pull on this thing and we'll end this thing on up. I'm really satisfied with it. It's a good hard plastic, like I said, so you gotta be kind of careful with it. You don't want to drop it down too many times or you know, or just beat it up like you would some of your other high-end mods. But if you take good care of it, I don't see why it wouldn't last you a long time. But it's like I said, I don't know if I mentioned that, great clickety button. It even locks when you do that too. So once it locks, go 5 more times and then you're back. So that's also a feature I didn't know until just recently, but you hit that 5 times and it locks you down to whatever you're at. 5 more times and you're back. So another great little feature that it's got. That's what I got. That's it. iVape.net, the Varistack. Choose your color. 18350 batteries, IMR, AWIMR. Make sure you get those, and you'll be vaping happy for a while to come. Hey, that's it. Thank you for watching. Whatever you got, whatever you're using, whatever's keeping you off the real deal, whatever's, you know, keeping you off the smokes, that's the best thing. That's the best way, and keep it up, because just keep on vaping and keep on doing what you do. And I thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for making little comments and stuff. That makes me know that some of the reviews I'm doing, they don't go in vain. That's all I got. Thank you for watching, and thank you for taking that ride on the DV Express.